does it do? Well, believe it or not, it's the one that makes us walk. Nobody knows it. When we walk, when we lift our legs up, this is the muscle that contracts. This is the muscle that contracts. It allows us to stand up straight. Now, when people hurt their back, and this is the basic picture, people always hurt their back and they go, oh, my back hurts. And as you notice, no one ever says, oh, my back hurts. They always reach forward. And the reason is that this muscle is usually hypercontracted. In our lifestyle in the civilized world today, we usually do what Charles is doing right now. We sit. Charles, what do you do when you work? You do what?
Sit.
I sit. Mostly everybody, they sit. And so what happens, this muscle here is like you contracted this bicep, always there, it shortens. It doesn't stay in its natural state. So it never, never, ever relaxes. So how can you make it better? There's very simple ways with it. Now, the vertebrae that control these nerves are right in here, okay? But you can pound away, and pound, you can make it feel better, but you're never, ever going to change it. And why is that? Because life the other way is too strong. You're driving to work an hour, you sit at work 8 to 10 hours, and you never take the load off this muscle. So you can go to the chiropractor, why am I not getting better? And that's one of the reasons. Now there are other ones, but let's deal with this one, okay? This one here. So what do you do to change it? Okay? Well, there's several ways, but you have to exercise. It is the only way to do it. Now occasionally there's some fancy moves that I've invented, but we will go over today that would change a little bit better. Because as you notice it, this muscle, it actually attaches to the hip or femur. So when people have pain here, I always know that it's going to be this involved here or this muscle here. It's always, because it has to be. You know, it's ABC, 1 + 1 = 2. Now, how do you change it? It's how do you find out a person has it? Okay, well, that's pretty simple for an old practitioner like myself. Okay, so Charles, okay, lay face down for me. Put your head facing the hole there. You know he's a chiropractor when he has a hole in the table. Okay, now, the way we know that this is either short or not short, okay, is very simple. All you have to do is bend the leg. Now, if the hip comes up, okay, which his doesn't because he's going to a great chiropractor, and maybe not so great. Okay, that'd be me. So we know there's motion in it. Now, the other way to find out if it's good enough, lift your leg up for me, Charles. Now, Charles still has tightness in his femur, so it doesn't move. And so there's always going to be stress on that part that I told you. Now we'll check the other side. Bring this up here. Okay, bring this one up, Charles. This one, as you can see, moves higher. So we call that in our profession imbalance. And when things are in balance, something's wrong. So what we try to find out is how to fix that. Now there's many reflexes that go on here. For instance, the nervous system is very complex, and we're going to give the idea we actually know, but we kind of have an idea how to do the basics. Okay. So if I take a muscle here and I stress the muscle, push against my hand. No, just push that way. Push hard. This is, we're kind of working it, okay? We can see what's going on with it. Lift your leg up from here. Lift your leg up high. And as you notice, it moves higher. So you go, wow, that's amazing. No, that's neurology. So, but then again, how do you fix it? Okay, well, there's a lot of fancy stuff we could do here, but we're not going to do them. This is for the people at home that can do things on their own. Okay, you need to go to a professional chiropractor who knows this stuff. Not everyone does. Like I said, I've been in practice since 1975, so I kind of have an idea what's going on. I've been a kinesiologist since 1974, and I've been doing muscle works and muscle balancing from the very beginning. Now, we're going to try and teach Charles how to take care of himself, because he sits at home, he drives about 2 hours a day, sits 8 hours a day, so in my book, I think that's 10 hours of sitting, probably goes home, has dinner, sits in front of the TV, and this muscle's constantly short. So the only way to change that is to change the neurological memory in the muscle. And it takes some importance in doing it. Okay, so Charles, lay on your back for me. Actually, stand up for me. I'll try it this way. Come sit on the edge of the table for me. All right. Yeah, sit here and move your fanny right there on the very edge. Okay. Now this is an iliopsoas release. The best place to do this, okay, lay down for me, Charles, here. You okay here? The best place to do is actually on the edge of the bed. You know, however, usually your wife will be mad at you because now you're ruining the bed, the side of it, but actually it's still the best. So anyway, so bring this leg up for you, Charles, here. Now for yourself, you end up, grab your leg here, grab this leg right here. Okay. You grab the leg here. Now what you're gonna do is now you're gonna stretch it. Basically a stretch, okay? Now here's the deal about a stretching. The stretching good or bad? As a rule of thumb, bad. And you wonder why? Simple reason is the body doesn't stretch. Simple, the body contracts. So all these times people are stretching, but they're really not doing anything. There's no positive feedback because muscles are designed to contract. So what you would do with that, very simply, is have them hold that there, bring this here, now bring this leg up and push against my hand here. Push here as hard as you can. There you go. That is an exercise for the iliopsoas system. Relax here. Do it again for me, Jerome. Hold it again. Good. Now reverse the sides for me. Okay. Same thing here. Grab it here. We're going to push this down. Now push things together, Jerome. Real good. Push them together. Good. Relax it down. Here we go now, Charles. No. I'm not ready yet, Charles. You're ahead. Okay. Push it up in here now. Okay. Now we did it 2 times. Okay. Turn around for me, Charles. Okay. Good. All right. Get in your position where I can examine you again.
Wait a minute, the audience has a question.
But
How do you do that by yourself?
you can't. That's why you come here.
But this is at home.
Yeah, you said to do it at home on the bed.
So
Well,
we have to get up.
you have to do the other one. You have to do the stretch. It's better than nothing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, we got-
Anyway, I didn't make the neurological rules. I just
We
got
both had the same question going on.
All right, lift your leg up. Success.
Yeah.
Yeah, a perfectly balanced iliopsoas system. Lift this up. So what do you think? Yay! And everything works. And then simply, that will help anybody with a chronic back problem. Now some other goodies we can do. Lay on your back right now. Now the one I showed you with him bringing the leg up, bring this knee up here. Bring this leg up here and grab it from me. Grab it. This is, I call these, they're so basic. You know, this is a good one. It works the glute. It's another one. You know, I'm really not a stretching fan, but these do help because the muscle will contract and crinkle. So if you go over here, this is one here, okay, then I love this one. Put this down here, bring this up to here. Okay, now leave that there. We already know how to do it. Okay, bring this leg up to here, right to here. Now, okay, you bring this leg up here and push it up here, and here you grab this here. Now that will get the opposite muscle, because remember, there is a front, there is a side, okay, there is a back, and there is that oblique muscle. And that's how the body works. Very few people know and understand that. You know, nothing's black and white. There's always going to be that system. So, do we have any questions from the fans here? No questions. Well, it's now 5:30. I've been here a half hour. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. So I will be, oh, there's one question. No question. Okay. So this is my first video, and I hope to do one next week. Next week we'll do, I believe, what's a tough problem? How about knee pain? Knee pain. That gets everyone. Pretty complex, but actually not that difficult once you get to understand. See, people are always on their feet, or they sit, as they do what Charles does. They sit here, and all the things go in balance. So next week we'll cover the knee and we'll show you why it is. We'll get a little more in depth to that one. Okay. The back is simplistically complex as any part of the anatomy, but they all have huge parts that are easily changed and allow the body to work better. So this is Dr. Paul Alderetes, a chiropractor in Santa Fe Springs, California, signing off. Bye.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, Charles.